Leave your vote in the corner of the screen. Are these weird looking? My vote is yes. What's up guys, Josh from soccerreviewsforyou.com, bringing you a quick review plus on-feet video of the Adidas Nemeziz 17 Plus 360 Agility in the Thunderstorm pack colorway. Now in today's video, we're gonna take a closer look at the colorway itself. It is particularly unique. We'll talk a little bit about performance and of course, take a look at how they fit and feel on feet. So if you wanna learn more about these, please stick around, watch the entire video. If you're interested in a pair of these for yourself, they did not become available in the US for whatever reason, but they are available pretty much everywhere else. So if you do head over to the review page on my website, either the little pop-up on screen or the first link down below, on that page you will find buy it now links to some European retailers that are basically selling them for the same price as if they were available in the US. Just a slight bit of extra on the shipping, but it is a pretty interesting colorway, and if you really do want a pair, that's the best way to get them. So again, first link down below, there will be buy it now links on that page. Included with the boots is this string bag that's made from a black mesh material. It has the Adidas and Nemeziz logos there on the front. And then something that's signature of Adidas string bags, as you can see the stitching through the middle. So technically it separates the left and right side of the string bag, so your boots never have to touch if they don't like each other. So of course, being part of the Thunderstorm pack, lightning is the theme on this particular colorway of the Nemeziz. But what's interesting about this and different from every other colorway is it doesn't have the signature kind of stripy design across the entire upper. You can see a little bit of it here in the exposed agility bandages across the top of the foot, giving it that laceless system where you can see it's a combination of a very dark blue and black, but the rest of it, the fuse over top, is basically just a solid blue that has a little bit of a color change to it. It's almost like a purpley blue that actually looks really, really good. I quite like the color, but just in comparison to seeing it with all the other colorways of the Nemeziz, and I guess what we've been used to in terms of the design, this just looks a little bit strange to not have all the extra striping and just have the little exposed bit right here. Again, it just kind of looks a little bit off. That's just my opinion though. I'd be curious to hear your opinion down below in the comments. You can see they did incorporate the lightning theme here on the lateral side of the shoe, although admittedly, it's very, very subtle. You have it here on the medial side as well. It's almost the exact same color as the upper though, so it's very difficult to see unless you're up close and basically holding the shoes in your hands. You can kind of see the non-stop grip dots on the upper because of the color changing effect of the upper itself, which actually does look pretty cool. You can also see all the elements underneath. So despite it looking different, not having the stripes, the actual shoe itself and its overall construction, the way it fits, feels, and performs is no different whatsoever. So please keep that in mind. The stripes themselves, as you can see, are black with a light blue outline. The heel, the insole, let me show you that. I've got it in my pocket. I would describe it as electrifying. You can see it's the typical insole, but it's got this very cool lightning effect there towards the heel, and then it's black for the rest of the insole. Definitely pretty interesting. And then the sole plate itself, to me, actually looks a little bit cheesy, a little bit on the cheaper side in terms of the finish. And it does have a little bit of a warning sticker letting you know that the finish will wear off over time. Although typically I haven't experienced too many issues with a lot of the Adidas shoes that have that warning label. But you can see it's got this very sparkly, almost like aqua blue color towards the front, and then it fades into that darker navy blue, and neither of the blues are quite the same as what you're gonna find on the upper. I guess that blue is kind of similar to the outline, but it's got this really heavy sparkle to it that I'm personally just not a huge fan of. And then the studs are translucent in color. So overall, I like the idea. I actually like the color itself of the upper, but given the choice, I just prefer the look of the regular colorways of the Nemeziz. As far as performance is concerned, the main draw of this particular shoe is going to be the fact that it is laceless and it does have a unique fit and feel in general. Personally, I can't say that I'm a huge fan of this particular shoe. Given the choice, I would prefer the Nemeziz 17.1 variation with the lacing system. I think it offers better fit, better lockdown, better responsiveness, plus it's cheaper. But if you do want to learn more about the performance characteristics of this particular shoe, or you want to just see how it compares to the Nemeziz 17.1, I'll leave a little pop-up on screen to a video where not only you go over what's good and bad about this particular shoe, I essentially talk about whether or not it's worth it in the first place. So if you want to learn more, be sure to check out that video. Because they're laceless, a lot of people are curious about how hard or easy it is to put them on, and really it's not that hard at all. The only thing you have to be aware of are the little silicone grips on the underside of this little top piece right here, just to prevent it from sliding around. But as long as you put your thumb here and here, kind of go over top of those silicone grips, you're able to slide your foot in relatively easily. It's not that difficult. It's something that you have to get used to a little bit. Once you have it on, you kind of just have to adjust this front part. But from there, the shoes are pretty much on and that's it. It's a laceless system. There's nothing to adjust from here. On feet, these shoes actually fit quite nicely, at least for me. And that's really the thing with laceless boots in general, is you have to try them on. They're gonna fit everybody a little bit differently because of just the general shape of the shoe. Once you put them on, because it's laceless, the way they fit is the way they fit. You can't make them tighter, you can't make them looser. There's really nothing to adjust whatsoever. For me, they actually match my foot type quite nicely, but they don't necessarily fit super tight. So if that's something that you're looking for, a really secure sensation, you don't get that from really any laceless shoe for that matter. And really my issue with these is the fact that there is a little bit too much stretch to this laceless system. It's not super secure, or at least as secure as what you could get from the Nemeziz 17.1 with its lacing system that allows you to completely lock in the midfoot area. Also, with the Nemeziz models in general, the back does come up a little bit higher than average, which can cause some rubbing and general discomfort, potential blisters. It's something that I've struggled with, and I know a lot of people who picked up the new Nemeziz have had the same experience. So something to look out for during the break-in process. As far as width is concerned, it's not a super tight fitting shoe. It's not a super wide fitting shoe either. I think they'll fit most people, but if you have really wide feet, maybe not the best option for you. And as far as sizing is concerned, I'm wearing my usual size 9 US here, and fit and length is perfect. So if you are looking to order a pair, I'd recommend going true to size. Anyways, guys, that is it for my review of the Thunderstorm pack Nemeziz 17 Plus 360 Agility. Again, if you're interested in a pair of these for yourself, you can click the little eye in the corner of the screen or the first link down below. That'll take you to the review page on my website where you will find buy it now links for this particular shoe, if you're interested in a pair, of course. If you have any questions, as always, leave them down below, and I definitely will get an answer out to you. If you enjoyed today's video, found it helpful and informative, be sure to support it with a like. Subscribe if you haven't already for daily videos on all the latest and greatest soccer gear. You can find all my social media information linked down below in the description as well. And other than that, guys, hope you enjoyed today's video, and as always, thanks for watching.